We still having technical difficulties. We can't get chat open, and we want to hear from you guys. So, all right.
What is going on?
Yeah, not sure. Well,
all right, guys. We're just waiting for a couple more viewers to come in here, and then we'll get this thing started. Hopefully, the chat will start working.
I don't know. See what This one says still connecting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand. And I don't use Amazon tablet, so I don't even know how to close the app and then start it up again.
Oh.
Oh, I just figured it out. Oh, maybe I did.
There's no volume? Yo, our technical director said there's no volume. There's no volume, so I'm just waving my arms like this and just do sign language.
What? Oh no, this is a huge stream delay. That's how streams are. Nothing's instantaneous.
It's like 4 seconds.
You still got no audio?
Right now I'm just watching you wave your arms.
Did you turn your volume up?
Yeah, that's about 10 seconds right there. You're right.
I don't know. I got us.
Huh?
I got us. The mic is on.
Well, we here, guys. About to talk about Esper Genesis, and we ran into a glitch last minute.
We got audio. Turn your volume up. What are you talking about? We got audio.
Plastic wrap frustration. That's what we experience right now because we can't see chat. Plastic wrap frustration. That was the ad, right? I'm going to use that next time I'm crafting.
Boom, we got the chat on the tablet.
Yeah, our technical director said we on.
I'm listening to it back right now.
This is our first one, guys, so we appreciate
the patience.
Yeah. And we're going to iron this stuff out eventually. We'll get it right. But there's a whole lot of getting it wrong before you get it right. To everything you do.
All right, you gotta lower that out there though. We're gonna pick up feedback.
Is it?
Yeah. This mic is strong.
This mic is strong. All right.
Let me just take that off.
So what's up, everyone? We about 10 minutes late now. I hope you don't hold it against us.
All right, we'll get started. So we got chat going. We got everything going. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Phonetic, a.k.a. the 40-year-old gamer. Thank you for joining the stream, y'all. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to great things this evening. And we hope you guys, have a good time with us. And we hope this is something that's informative. And we just really appreciate anyone who joins. We understand that this event is running to about 12 midnight. This interview be roughly 20 to 30 minutes. So we understand if people can't stay for the whole thing, you could jump in and out.
Definitely.
Go out to dinner, come back later, tune back in. Do whatever you got to do. But even if you're just hanging out with us for a few minutes, man, we really appreciate it. So
how many people we got?
Right now we got 3.
3, nice. 3 is better than 0 because if there was 0, I'd just be talking to the camera. I mean, so hopefully we could get some chat going and whatever, But yeah, hit me with it, man. So we're here to talk about Esper Genesis.
Hold on, man. I gotta introduce you.
Oh,
you jumping the gun. Let me do my thing.
My bad.
All right, first and foremost, you guys, you could already see that live streams are very tricky and things could go wrong real quick. So I just wanted to make a quick note. If the stream drops out, hang out in the chat for a few minutes. I'll refresh the stream. We should be right back on. So if that happens, just hang out in the chat and I'll take care of it as quickly as possible. But these things very difficult to control. So, all right, introductions. I introduced myself. Now I'm gonna introduce our guest, the man, the myth, the legend.
Nah, I'm just a small guy, man. I'm a guppy swimming with sharks, yo.
My Cuzo, Craft Nicks, aka So Humble.
Yeah. I really am. I mean, like, when I started, I didn't even know what to expect. The fact that 20 people have shown interest, over 20 people, excuse me, because it's not just 20 people, but it's just like beyond 20 that have shown interest, man. It's that's humbling, man. And then just the connections I've made with people on there, and just genuine connections, and yeah, man, it's real cool. Like, I'm having a blast. I'm really having like a blast doing it, cuz. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Hopefully there'll be many more of these.
I hope so.
Hopefully we'll get to talk.
You got to bring the Mevo with you.
Yeah, of course. Gotta bring the Mevo. And hopefully we get more viewers and connect with more people.
Well, we got 3
as we go on this journey.
Yeah, I mean, it starts at 1, right? I mean, anything beyond 0 is a start. So
no doubt.
So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and let's do this.
Esper Genesis.
Yes.
Awesome book.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Now, I'm not a big sci-fi guy, but you put me on. You showed interest. You were like, "Hey, cuz, let's go do some sci-fi," and I said, "All right, let me look." And actually, when you said that, I had backed a Kickstarter by Mage Hand Press, and it's called Dark Matter, and that had what do you call it? That closed already and everything. So I was like, all right, cool. I got something on the way, right? Mm-hmm. And so I knew that I needed something in the meantime, because I wasn't gonna get this till like August 2019 or something like that. So I needed something in the meantime, and I was gonna run ICRPG. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I use a lot of that tactics. It's from Runehammer. Mm-hmm. And I use a lot of those tactics in the 5e game that we run. I mean, you got the timer, and just setting up my DM notes, the triple T's, just the room DC that we ran. I felt like it was a nice segue into running the game, especially for all of us that were new, right?
Right.
So I was gonna do that, and then it was like I got a boom. The Amazon boom just showed up, and Esper Genesis just showed up in Amazon. And I don't know, it was on sale. It was 27 something. So I just pulled the trigger, and man, I'm glad I did. It was an impulse buy, and I'm glad my impulse said buy.
And there was a way you got multiple copies. You want to tell us about that?
Well, I mean, it was a
Without
mishap.
incriminating yourself?
Not really. So you really put me on the spot. I mean, you have a knack for putting me on the spot, cousin. Like, you have a knack for putting me on. But, I mean, it was a mishap. I don't know. I basically hid the evidence with you. So you're an accomplice.
So I got a free copy out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I got you a copy anyway. But it was like back and forth, because our delivery guys, I don't know. I guess they need to go home quick. So they might throw it from the truck. Like, I think they throw it from, like Paperboy. They be just.
Wow,
yeah, but yeah, let's the incriminating stuff. Let's keep off camera.
Okay. Nobody heard that.
Everybody heard that. All right.
So that'll bring me back to what I was saying before. Just a quick note before we get started with the questions. Mentioned before, we understand if you guys can't stay for the whole thing. I forgot to mention one thing. Once the entire stream is completed, the video will be posted on YouTube. So if you start watching the game, you have to leave, then you want to find out what happened in the end or anywhere throughout, you could always...
Where do they find you on YouTube?
Because it's Phonetic Gaming. Phonetic Gaming on YouTube.
Space with it. Phonetic Gaming.
Phonetic Space Gaming. All right, so that'll be up there for everybody, and you can backtrack and see and keep up. Also, Nick's gonna go over what happened the first session, right?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it while everybody's at the table.
Yeah, at the table.
Yeah, definitely.
Table.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we didn't get a chance to. This is the first time we're live streaming this. We didn't get a chance to do the first session, so I'll clip that also, so you can kind of follow along as we go on and do these videos. All right. So that being said, we'll get started. So first off, just tell us a little bit about the background on how you got your history with tabletop and D&D and leading up to.
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I mean, my pops, he put
OG?
everyone on. Yeah. And he put everybody on, and I was always that little cousin. Like you're all older than me, right?
Yeah.
So, I remember I think it was at your mom's house actually, where all of you were in there with the sewing board and you're all playing games, and I'm trying to run in, but I'm a little too young to play. So everyone's like, go play with your G.I. Joes and your Ninja Turtles, and so it always intrigued me because I always saw my bigger cousins doing it. So I mean, that's just taking it way back. That's when I started. So I took it to my home games. I got my friends, and we would just run home brew. I mean, we did away with THACO really early because we were like, we just did math for 8 hours at school. Why are we going to do it now? Let's just roll this die and get it going,
Yeah.
We took a lot of the rules from Hero Quest. So I think we might have even used the skull dice for a while. But that's really where it started. I took a long hiatus, and then when I went to come back into it, again, and you can find the details on my website, on my YouTube at Craftniks. But I did a whole video on just my journey through everything. But long story short, I had my son, and I was like, I want to get back into it. And I just see it as a creative tool, an imaginative tool, a math tool, like a critical thinking tool, and I want to get my start now in really trying to bring story to life, because it's the story that's going to get him to kind of think about all that stuff, like you're in the inn, and there is a chandelier. Yeah, he just wants to jump off of it, just everything, and the problem solving and the interaction and how he's gonna there's lessons to be taught through it. And I think and I'm trying to grab him before Fortnite does, so
good luck with that.
Well, you can only try. So, in the end, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Okay.
Right? So
you're not gonna tell everybody how I taught you everything being a DM?
Yeah, that would be lying.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared to be a DM, man. I'm just a player.
Actually, I did a video. It was with you in mind, but I did a video, DM Talk. I have one on my YouTube, and it was just basically showing how I do monster stat blocks, but in the hopes that I wanted to do more videos like that, in the hopes that maybe like you or someone else who's not who maybe scared, or not scared, but like just hesitant, maybe like, where do I start, because I was there,
Yeah.
So that was the hope of that video, but I lost some people when I posted that video. Like, they were like, no, we came for the crafting.
Wow.
No, you don't do anything else but craft. So I'm glad that I have.
So it's safe to say that'll be your last video on it?
No, because I'm not about the numbers. Like, I'm about the people. So if that person left, and they never interacted with me, then I lost nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if a person leaves that, like, I've really, built a connection with,
right.
That's something.
Right.
And it's just, I guess, thinning out the herd maybe is the best way.
Right.
But I don't think about it all like that, man. It is what it is. Like,
gotcha. All right, let's going off path. Let's get Esper Genesis.
Hit me, man. Hit me. I could talk. I love talking about this.
Did you find it a difficult transition as a DM, from D&D to Esper Genesis? Or was
No
it easy?
way. That was the easiest thing. Now, again, when I when I discovered Esper Genesis, I had a couple years in already, so I kind of and watching the YouTube videos of everybody, Runehammer, Fistful of Dice, how to be a better game master. All the guys are absolute tabletop, and just man, I'm at a loss for anything else. But the transition was easy. And that's the reason I chose to really go forward with Esper Genesis for our first session, was because I wanted it to be easy for you guys.
Right.
I know that everyone plays 5e, so it's like that effect. I don't know if you caught the Matt Colville. He just released the video, The Network, and it's basically that effect. He put it elegantly in words, but everybody is 5e. So yo, what up?
People starting to show up.
Yeah, I didn't even set up yet. They came for the live.
Yeah, we got to keep track of time too. Actually, one poor job I've already done is I haven't shown the book.
That's the Esper Genesis book. Yeah, for sure.
And we didn't explain. Basically, if you ever played Dungeons and Dragons, this is just a futuristic version of it. Basically, right?
Yeah. Basically.
No, we're getting video chat. Hey, Zoe.
Yeah, we definitely on. I think we're on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know Twitch, so.
So again, same rules as D&D, just basically a futuristic version.
Yeah, and I think it was designed like that too, with that in mind, so that it can be easily compatible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 5e is definitely the leader in the games. Is it the best system? That's debatable. But it's definitely the leader. Wizards of the Coast, they're definitely the leaders of it. And they have the name to back, they have the D&D license. So.
Behind it, yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you tell us a little bit about the character classes and how they compare to D&D?
The character classes. Yeah, that's a good one. The classes, they are comparable, but they have differences. So in the back of the Dungeon Master guide, the DMG, you have a bunch of rules for, hero points, and you just have a bunch of variant rules, and they take a lot of that and they put it here. Now, do they rip it off a word? I didn't really compare and contrast because I'm not really interested in it. I mean, it works in Esper Genesis. So, the classes, for the most part, they're familiar yet different. And they work differently too. You have things like the warrior is obviously the fighter, the sentinel is the paladin, but then you have like a cybermancer, you have the adept, you have the melder, and they all work very different. I would say that the cybermancer would be comparable to the warlock, but you have the hunter and the ranger, you have the specialist and the rogue. So I think the one that's left out is the barbarian. It has no counterpart. But that's the nice thing about this, is that if you want a barbarian in your game, you can easily rip that from 5e, the original 5e, and all put it into one. And that's what I did with my homebrew pretty much, you know? Yeah. So you'll see a lot of the 5e races and just the hybrid of both the games and stuff.
Hey, what's up, Todd Robert Harris? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining.
Yeah. What up?
Guys, if you have any questions on Esper Genesis or anything D&D related, even DM, player, any questions, post them in the chat, and we'll do our best to answer those for you.
Oh, I see, yeah. Oh, we're getting chat now. That's nice.
We're getting chat.
Hey, what's up, Todd? How's it going? Yeah, man. So hit me.
So let's see what we got next. Character classes. So how about weapons?
It's in that book.
Weapons, spells, cantrips that we find in D&D. How does it compare in Esper
Yeah.
Genesis?
I like the way that they do weapons. They just go one for one. So if you're familiar with the weapon system in 5e, then this is going to be intuitive. So what they do, the only difference they have is kinetic energy. And with kinetic energy, you need basically a shield device. They call it a PSD, a portable shield device. And basically like an energy shield over you. So that would be the difference. But otherwise, everything is still based on the 1d6, 1d8, 1d10, and elevates through it. With cantrips and spell slots, again, some of the classes work on a point system, so they have ranks, and each rank will cost a certain amount of points to that class. But there's a class like the engineer that doesn't use point system. It uses the traditional spell slot system. They call it forging or techniques, or I have to double check exactly what it is, but they use the spell slot system technique in their system. So again, you get variety, and that's another thing that I like about that, because when you play a different spellcaster class, or you're getting a different type of character. You're not getting just another set of spell slots. You know?
Right.
And yeah, it works with that. Cantrips are called prime talents or prime techniques, and then it just goes up from there. And instead of levels, you have rankings.
Cool.
But yeah, it's just the different name, same thing.
Gotcha. Okay, covered weapons, vehicle combat.
Yeah, vehicle combat. Again, that's not one thing that actually, like motorbikes and stuff like that. They have rules sets for that, and hover bikes and all that. Not too familiar yet because I haven't needed it yet in my game. But the ship combat, I kind of like it because it's a one-on-one at that point. Your pilot rolls initiative, so and you're a crew. And depending on who goes first, who goes second, everyone's gonna man a position on your ship, and that's if it's a a 4-man ship, 6-man ship, 8-man ship, whatever the case is. But everyone plays a position, and depending on who goes first, but it will affect all the other roles. But you guys decide that. So when we roll ship combat, I'm just rolling initiative against the pilot. That's it. It's me basically controlling the ships that are fighting you guys as a crew, and you guys have to work as a crew. No more you take turn. No, you guys decide who takes turn. And I like that because it forces you guys to kind of like come up with a sequence of events that you feel is collectively before you engage in it. I know sometimes as players you can say, all right, I do this, and then all of a sudden you realize, like, shoot, I should have done this because my barbarian is about to swing, so I should have hit them with fairy fire. You know what I'm saying? Or I should have, whatever. So, yeah, I think I like that aspect. It also allows for me as the DM to quickly throw monsters on the ship in the bay, and now as a player, you might have to get off the gunners and fight like sentient beings that are coming in the ship. Now you just added to the initiative. So now it's me, whoever's in the ship, fighting ships, and whoever's fighting the monsters on the ship. So I think it was clever. I think it's a really clever way to stay with the system in mind. Definitely.
That's for you, man.
Hey, read it. Yeah, man, I want to just a quick shout out if my boys are watching, man. Daddy loves you, and and I love you, baby. That's for my wife.
So back to the ship combat. So each individual player, you said they determine the order. So like,
yeah,
when you're battling in a ship, you're not using your own weapons. So how does it work with what you're using?
Like in the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the ship has guns. So think of like Guardian of the Galaxy. Everyone's in that ship, and then the two they man the gunning system on the ship.
Right.
If people jump in your ship and they they're gonna fight you're in the ship fighting, then you're using your pistol, your rifle, or whatever weapon that you're using on you on hand.
Gotcha.
Or you cast fireball in the hall and just blow everything to smithereens, and we all roll new characters.
We got 9. Thanks for the love, guys.
Hey guys, well, welcome. I think it is getting a little late, and I gotta switch over. I gotta get this game set up. So We on it?
Yeah, hold on a second. Still got 5 viewers. The first stream mishaps. What do you
Hey.
do? Hey, I said it in the beginning.
Ain't no way to learn these things but to just do them. So, oh look, 6. Hey, welcome. I mean, everybody.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, we're back. We are running a little behind because I was hoping to get the table set up. Y'all know how that goes, and you need to switch over to the
Gotta
table
get all the
too,
cameras,
right?
the cameras over there,
Yeah.
and we'll get started.
But any final maybe words that I can talk about Esper Genesis or anything, or
Just your thoughts overall. Final thoughts.
I enjoy the system. I'm not a big sci-fi guy. My type of sci-fi is Mass Effect, Dead Space. I might be hanging myself on this one, but I'm not really big on Star Wars. You know, but
That's a shame.
I know you are, man. I know you are.
Big
I
time.
enjoy them. I think that's where it stops. I don't really follow it too much, but I like my type of. I'm an aliens and predator. Yeah, my sci-fi is a little creepy. You know what I'm saying? I guess creepy is a harsh word, but yeah. Anyway, that's it. Let me try to set up the board and figure out a way how to kill my PCs and.
All right, guys. We appreciate all the views. Follow me on Twitch, Grip It and Rip It. That little heart right up top. Click on it. Turn it green. Twitter at Phonetic77. And YouTube, Phonetic Gaming. And Instagram, Phonetic77. How do they find you?
Yeah, Instagram, Craftnix, Facebook, Craftnix, Twitter, Craftnix, and YouTube, C/Craftnix. That's it. My channel is about crafting. I do a lot of, we'll see this in the game, but I do a lot of manual, just DIY crafts for my tabletop game, and I enjoy it. It's a labor of love. And if you're thinking about it, if even the small pieces just to put on top of your dry erase board, everything it's real easy, and that's what I hope to convey, just the easiness of it, that anyone could really do it, and that's how the guys got me. I mean, the channels like DM Scotty, Black Magic Craft, Wylock, even Runehammer has portions of his channel dedicated to crafting, DMG Info. These are the guys that Crafting Muse. These are the ones that really got me going.
All right, guys. Well, stay tuned. We're taking a break so we can set up the table, so I can set up the camera. And by the way, all the pieces you'll see on the board today, created by the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, I hope they're pretty cool, man. So
it's good to see. If you got any of your subscribers from YouTube, if they're watching, I'm sure they'll appreciate seeing your pieces in action.
yeah, if anybody in my peoples from Twitter, YouTube, you guys are on, man, just leave a shout in the comments. I think we'll have one person maybe checking the chat throughout the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see anything, you call a foul in the rules or something, like, yo, don't be hesitant to let us know, because that'd be cool. Like,
so 7:30 start. Stick around. I just want to mention one more time, if you come in to watch some of the game and you can't stay for the whole thing, I mean, it is going to be till midnight. Again, I'm going to upload the video to my YouTube within the next day or so, and you can go and check out to see how things went. So, hey, thanks for watching.
Phonetic Space Gaming.
Phonetic Space Gaming
YouTube channel.
YouTube. All right?
Grip It and Rip It on Twitch. Phonetic Space Gaming on YouTube, right?
Yep.
Nice.
So go eat some dinner. Come back. Join the stream again.
Yeah, I'll eat dinner. I'm about to set up.
We're about to eat too while we set up.
I'm the starving DM. That's what I am. Guys, I'm out.
All right, guys. We'll see you in about 15, 20.